Hey y'all. First off, happy Spirit Week. In honor of dressing like a superhero, I have dressed as Catwoman, if you couldn't tell, for today's video. Just one quick video. There's going to be a Desmos activity today, and then there's homework. So you're going to need a new page on your packet, but I wanted to take a minute to go over the rewind. First question asks you to find the vertex and the y-intercept. This problem is Xboxable, so if you wanted to find the vertex the way that I taught you the first day, that's great. If you want to use the quadratic formula shortcut with negative b over 2a, that's fine too. That's what I've shown here. Negative b over 2a gives you 2. And then in order to figure out the y value that goes with that x value, you have to plug that back in. When I plug in 2, I get out negative 20. So these two numbers together make our vertex. At the point on the graph 2 comma negative 20, right, that's where our parabola is going to turn around. This point right here is 2 comma negative 20. This problem also asks you to find the y-intercept, and hopefully you guys remember that problem. When we have this written out this way, it's pretty easy to find the y-intercept. It's just this number at the end. So the y-intercept is at negative 16. Okay. The other problem is kind of a sneaky area problem that deals with Xbox. So first thing you got to do is you got to set it up. Remember, area of a rectangle is base times height. So I've written that out here, base times height. And the problem tells us that those two things together, I'm going to turn this a little bit, those two things together give us the area. And in this problem, it tells us it's 30. Okay, so when I set that up, I have to, the base times the height equals 30. I'm going to have to distribute. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x, right? 3x and 6. All that stuff put together. And then I have to do a little bit of work, combine my like terms right here to 5x, and then take away 30 on both sides. When you follow this problem all the way through, Xbox, you should end up with the solutions 3 and negative 8. 3 and negative 8. And when we look at this problem, if we put in negative 8, you're going to end up with a negative value for your height and a negative value for your width. That doesn't really make sense. So x equals 3 is the solution that we probably want because it just makes more sense in the context of this problem. So that's the rewind today. Most of the rest of the day, you guys are going to be on Desmos, just going back over the discriminant, right? Using that the square rooty part of the quadratic formula to figure out how many solutions a parabola has, how many times it crosses the x-axis. It should be review if you understood the in-person class that we did last week, but I wanted to review that so it's stuck in your brain a little deeper. After that, take a look at the homework, mild or spicy, I don't really care. And that is pretty much the whole lesson for today. Yeah, happy Monday. I'll see you guys with a new lesson tomorrow.